Yeah, what up? Nah, I'm here again. I'm here to talk about Roger Goodell. I'm gonna talk about Roger Goodell real quick because I got a lot of crap to say about this man right here and how he ruined football. Okay, let me get started real quick, man. Let me start off saying, fuck you, Roger Goodell. Fuck you. You ruined the sport of football. You ruined the sport of the NFL that we once loved. You fucked it up big time. Ever since you became the commissioner, you fucked everything up. Now, what I hate about Roger Goodell is I heard earlier this morning about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. He talking about he want to take the extra point off the after the touchdown. They kick the extra point. He want to take that off. I'm like, why take off some shit that been a part of the game since the beginning of time? Why take that shit off? Why take the extra point off? It's fucking stupid. Like, why? If you're trying to do that, why are you trying to do it? Why? Because you listening to the owners or something? To the dumbass owners? That most of them are failures because they don't listen to the fucking fans? Yeah, go ahead. That's why the NFL is slowly declining. I mean, it's a big popular sport and stuff, but if this keep going on, the popularity is going to decrease. Every year is going to decrease. And the reason being is because you changing too many things about football that originally was a part of football. You taking things out of it. Like, for example, it's only one thing I agree with Roger Goodell with is not hitting to the head with the helmet. That is the only thing I agree with him with. That's the only thing. That is the only thing I go with him with. Other than that, no. I don't agree with nothing he's doing right now. Nothing. He fucking up football for me and everybody else. I'm not just a Lions fan. I'm also a football fan in general. So, yeah, he fucking it up for me and the next man after me. So, he fucking up for everybody. Like, really. Like, for example, one thing he took away. Oh, well, they considering taking away. He thinking about taking away the kickoff returns. Like, why? Even though he haven't done it, he thinking about it. Like, why? That will ruin the game. Like, what you gonna do? Start the game off at the 20-yard line? Like, why? Why you all do that? You know? Oh yeah, this is the stupid rule right here though. Okay, another rule he does that's just stupid. Like, okay, say like you hit a quarterback. Say like you tackle a quarterback. Say like you about to sack a quarterback and shit. And you was this close to sacking his ass. You was this fucking close to sacking his ass. And the quarterback throw the ball and you knock the quarterback down or something. Like a nanosecond after he threw the ball. Like not even a whole second. He'd be maybe a tiny bit late, and he knocked him down on accident, and then he gonna call. He foul motherfuckers when he do that shit. He roughing the passer and all this shit. Like you can't hit the quarterback above his waist. You can't hit him below his waist and shit. Like in a tight box and shit, you gotta hit him a certain way. Like that's fucking stupid. You gotta hit him high. You can't hit him low. You can't hit him low. Like, what the fuck? Shit's stupid as fuck, man. He ruined the whole fucking game. The whole fucking game. I'm serious as fuck. This shit pisses me off. Like, really. Like, okay, for example, earlier this season, when Ndamukong Suh was about to sack Brandy Wheaton and shit. He hit him. They say he hit him in the helmet. If you look at the replay, he did not hit his helmet. He did not hit his helmet with his. He didn't hit his helmet with Brandon Wheaton's helmet. He ain't do none of that shit. He basically just pushed him down. And they flagged him and gave him they flagged him, then they fined him. Like, he was a nanosecond late, and he pushed him down. I see if he completely just tackled him. He just pushed him down. It was a nanosecond late. And usually, like back in the day, they would never fine motherfuckers for that shit. Nowadays, NFL became so pussified and scary and shit because old players from back in the day is suing their ass for multi-millions of dollars and shit for these hits and shit. But why the players from back in the day doing this shit? Nah. They know what they were signing up for, so why the fuck they trying to sue the NFL, and they know the NFL can be a dangerous game? I know your life can be at risk and all, but you knew what you were signing up for, so why is you coming out now talking about, man, since they're taking the rules away, since they doing all this and that, let me go ahead and see if I can get some money off of them. Let me see if I can sue. Half of these NFL players is the NFL players that haven't done well, or they went broke. They went broke. These NFL players that's suing for that's suing the NFL right now. And it's fucking aggravating. You knew what you were signing up for. You knew what football is about. So why in the fuck is you suing? Because you got fucked up in the past? Yeah, okay. But how you gonna sue Roger Goodell? He wasn't the commissioner then, back in the 80s and 70s and shit, and even the 90s. He wasn't the commissioner then, So, yeah, but Roger Goodell, back to Roger Goodell, he fucked up the whole sport of football, I think. Now he talking about. Then he said he might add, if they go for a 2-point conversion, it's gonna be more than 2 points or some shit. I'm like, if you gonna take something away, take out the 2-point conversion away. Even though I don't agree with it, but if you gonna take something out, take out the 2-point conversion, because the kick and the extra point been a part of the game since the beginning of the time. The 2-point conversion been out for 20 years, so yeah, like shoot, shoot. And another thing he done I didn't like. Oh yeah, I think it's the NFL some bullshit, because when it seemed like you hit a quarterback okay, you hit a quarterback late and shit, a certain way hard and shit, like Tom Brady. If you look at this motherfucker, if you smell his jersey and shit, if you do anything wrong, him or Peyton Manning or Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees and all that shit, if you hit them motherfuckers a nanosecond late, you could be potentially fined. If you hit them too high, if you hit them below the waist or below the waist, you hit them in the leg, you gonna get a fine and get a penalty. So, like, especially hitting the legs, because that's the Tom Brady rule. That's why they call it the Tom Brady rule, because you can't hit him low. When Tom Brady got fucked up that year, he got his ass fucking cracked in his fucking leg. His shit was total. Well, it wasn't total, but it was fucked. Fucked this shit up. Man, NFL fucked up, man. Roger Goodell fucking the game up we love. We don't want to see, the NFL so pussified nowadays. I can show you a proof how pussified the NFL is. This past Sunday in the Seahawks and 49ers game, have you noticed when that receiver caught the ball and then I think you had 2 defensive backs tackled him? I don't remember who the guys was, but you seen the 2 defensive backs tackled him, and then he got fucking folded and shit. He got turned the opposite way he was supposed to be turning. He was upside down down there, like, and it was like a hard ass hit, and they gonna call a penalty because the hit looked too fucking hard. That's how pussified the NFL became, because of Roger pussified ass Goodell. Fuck, man. This shit is making me sick to my fucking stomach. How bad the NFL became in the past. I say the NFL started becoming pussified by 2000. After 2008, you really start becoming pussified. Shit. You know? Another thing. Like Roger Goodell. What I hate about this motherfucker. He trying to, with the referees and shit. Like, I swear to God, I swear to God on everything I love. He always changes referees every fucking year. Every fucking year. And I swear these games be fixed as hell. Some of these games be fixed. They be predetermined and shit. They'll have the referees play in favor of one team more than the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a replacement referees like last year and shit. When the Seahawks and the Packers went against each other, even though I hate the fucking Packers, the Packers should have won that fucking game. Period. The Seahawks fucking cheated. Well, the referees cheated and shit for the Seahawks, and the Seahawks was at home. The Seahawks they had a referee on their side again this Sunday. But they had a referee on their side last year at the Packers game, so that shit was fucking fixed. The replacement referees, they suck fucking dick. They can't call the right fucking calls. And these other they hire new refs every fucking year. Like, why? This shit ruining the fucking game. And I said the word fuck 100 times damn near. And it's really making me mad. I'm just aggravated about it. She ain't just a one extra point he trying to take away. That's not the point. The point is you trying to take away the elements that made football football. You gonna turn it into flag football in a minute? Why? Why you gonna turn it into flag football? Then that's when you really gonna start losing your viewers. When you turn it to pussify shit, no way. And then he listens to the owners and shit on what their suggestions should be. Like, okay, like one thing he changed back in the day, the overtime rules. He made back in the playoffs and shit. Well, back in the 2009 Saints versus the Vikings playoffs after that game, he thought about it and he done his rule. He changed the overtime game to both teams have to be able to get the ball. If one team don't convert, the other team have an opportunity to get the ball. I mean, a field goal, let me take that back. A field goal doesn't end the game. Nah, the field goal doesn't end the game like it used to back in the day. You go down the field a little bit, kick the field goal, and you end the game, in the discussion. Fuck it. Nowadays, if you kick a field goal, it just make the game longer and shit. You kick the field goal, then the other team got an opportunity. Then the other team got to have a chance to score too. You know what I'm saying? They have a chance. They give both teams the opportunity to score. Okay, I'm not really tripping on that too much, but that just ruined the fucking overtime. Like, why? I'm saying why again. And another thing he done. Let me see what he done that I really did not like. Okay, the rule changes. Like, last year when Jeff Schwartz threw that challenge flag and shit in that Thanksgiving game against the Texans and shit, he threw that challenge flag. That was a new rule. I swear to God, that rule was not applied until that game happened. That game, man, fuck that shit. That shit ain't. He threw a challenge flag when they was gonna look over the play. But back in the day, they used to never do that shit. They never did that shit until that game. They said that's a new rule. That's a new rule. He never knew the fucking rule. That's why he did what he did. That's why he didn't know. He did not know. He said he knew. He didn't know. That's a bullshit. He ain't know that shit. Let's be real here. He ain't know that shit. Everybody know he ain't know that shit. And then the referee's so fucking blind, they don't see shit that's going on the fucking field. By the receiver, they'll say he caught the ball when the ball bobbling like a motherfucker. He got the referees just doing some dumb shit. It all go back to the referees, man. Shit, man, fuck this nigga, man. Sick of this shit. But let me know what you think about Roger Goodell, man. I almost want to make a rant on David Stern too, because, like, okay, say like David Stern, he did some dumb shit too. I want to make a video on him too one day, and I think I will very, very soon. But let me know what you think about Roger Goodell and this shit, man. Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, dude. Subscribe. Let me know in the comment section. We can have a discussion about this Roger Goodell shit, cause he ruined the fucking game for every fucking body. For true football passion fans, he ruined the game. He taking the game and turning it into a pussified ass sport. He trying to turn it into basketball. Alright, let me know what you think, man. I'm out. Peace. I'm out. Peace. I'm out. Peace.